Jalen Johnson takes it all the way and windmills it.
So, another day, another across the NBA. Rolled in. Throw. Alright. 11 game slate. Let me start with the biggest goddamn disappointment. The Washington Wizards against the Celtics. These two plays should summarize everything for you. I mean, whatever the hell this was by Jordan Poole on both sides of the floor just summarizes this game. Shout out to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They were both sensational, man. No doubt about it. And the Wizards tried to line up without a starting center, or without a genuine center, with Daniel Gafford being out. So that was that for that game. On to some serious games. The Indiana Pacers lost to the Bulls as the Bulls targeted Tyrese Haliburton on defense at the end of the fourth quarter, and it was ugly. The Pacers lost a really close one because of his really bad defense today, and just shot way too many threes. I know that's their identity, but 12 of 44, 6 today will just not cut it today. But it's their identity. Live by the three, die by the three. Weird night for the Pacers, and props to the Bulls for just attacking Tyrese Haliburton all fourth quarter long, and Vucevic was the standout with 24 and 17. Shout out to him. The Lakers got away with one as D'Angelo Russell had an incredible game and a fourth quarter. LeBron was also really clutch. AD was really good, especially defensively, as the Magic blew a lot of layups around AD and were scared of him a lot. And shout out Jalen Suggs for the energy he brought. I love to see his competitive edge, man. It's fun to see players really care even in a regular season game that's at the start of, or at the end of October, really, at the start of the season, right? It's beautiful to see. Austin Reeves continues to struggle, which is intriguing. We'll see what happens. Somebody said that it's FIBA. Who knows? And another good game for Christian Wood, which is really good for the Lakers, in my opinion. Gabe Vincent was also really good. And shout out to my dog, Markel Fultz. He was really good. Some unlucky misses, but he tried to take them home. Couldn't do it, unfortunately, as the mid-range just could not fall. Minnesota against the Hawks. Minnesota had like a goddamn 20-point lead, 25-point lead, and they blew it as the Hawks offense is really good. And DeJounte Murray straight up hooped. And when he does this every once in a while, man, he's a really fun player to watch. And Jalen Johnson continues to impress. DeAndre Hunter continues to have a really good start to his season. Trae Young got better and better, even though he's on the injury list today, which is a little concerning. And Quinn Snyder really is making sure that this offense will be good or great. As we know, the defense will be iffy, but that offense will be great. And that's what you want to see from this Quinn Snyder team and the Hawks in and of itself. And another disappointing start to the season for Karl Anthony Towns. Jaden McDaniels was at least back, and Anthony Edwards is still that guy, but same old story for Minnesota right now. And the Pistons really struggled against the Thunder. Everyone had some type of a dud besides Ausar Thompson, who continues to impress, especially defensively, as he defended Shea really well. He went 2 of 8 against Ausar Thompson shaded, and he had some really impressive dunks and defensive efforts. Man, Ausar Thompson is really impressive defensively already, as I talked about. And Kate, to me, let his bad shooting affect his game way too much. 7 turnovers. Hopefully he'll grow from this. He just seemed to lack a lot of concentration with how bad he was playing, in my opinion. And shout out Jaden Ivey, and how steady and consistent Marvin Bagley has been so far off the bench, man. Shout out to Marvin Bagley. And for the Thunder, my biggest takeaway is that I still think Josh Giddey or Jalen Williams will have to either become a great three-point sniper, or one of them has to be shipped out eventually. But maybe I'm just overreacting a little bit. Both had a really good game today. I still feel like they just need more of a shooting guy in one of those spots in the starting lineup. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But shout out to Chad Wu's shot and overall play has been really impressive, and his shooting has carried the Thunder a little bit, especially from the three-point line. And Shea was really good. He bounced back after one of his worst games in like the last 2 years, maybe. As we knew what he would, that's what superstars do, really. Luka did Luka things. Shout out Derrick Jones and Grant Williams. The Grizzlies just lacked the depth and that edge that Ja gives them, really, I would say. A real rough start to the season for the Grizzlies, and they are 0-4 now. And the Mavs are 3-0. Luka is looking great, even though he has to play at an all-time level. Really, he's looking great, and it's impressive. The Bucks dominated the Heat. Here is your biggest highlight.
What we got?
The Raptors somehow have an even worse vibe than I imagined. They lose to the Blazers, the goddamn Blazers, who look awful. Offensively, especially, their guards are not getting going besides Malcolm Brogdon off the bench. The rookies are struggling in Scoot, of course. And it's rough. It's rough, but they got their first win. Just gotta be patient with Scoot. It will pay off, in my opinion. And Ayton will get more offense as he gets better playmaking-wise, and everyone gets better playmaking-wise. Shaden Sharp, I'm not sure about him. Playmaking-wise, offensively, he's looking good. And yeah, at least Ayton with those 23 wards, big man stuff. And Cam Thomas continues to hoop. Mikal Bridges and Ben Simmons had really good games, so shout out to Nets for their first win. Brandon Miller has been hooping to start the season. He looks nice. lmao has been a little up and down. We'll see what is out of that, but we know he's a good player, so I'm not that worried about him. And the champs, the Denver Nuggets, did what they do. They won a fairly easy game against these Utah Jazz, who put up a good fight. Shout out to Volker Kessler for bouncing back. Lauri Markkanen continuing to show us that he's one hell of a player. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These Nuggets, until they lose in the playoffs, man, not much to talk about with them. They deserve every bit of good praise they can get, man. Jokic with 27, 10, and 11 with 1 turnover. Incredible stuff. As you can see, a little tired, and I'm going through it a little faster than I would like to. Maybe it's good for me and for all of you, as this is really short. Be kind to yourself and to others. Leave your opinions on the games. Let me know what I missed, what I should talk about more, whatever you want to talk about with basketball, what happened in your life. And yeah, James Harden got traded to the Clippers, by the way, if you didn't know. So that is your James Harden news. Peace.
Thanks, James.